There is a mistake.
And where else? Do you see one more mistake here? A sentence always starts with a good job. Next.
I am not being mistake.
And do you see a name? Yes. Next.
The log is not on Sam. Mistake.
Good job. Assalam alaikum. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to talk about capitalization rules. If you're here, I hope you have watched the previous videos and you have done it with your child, because they need to know those before they start the rules. They know the sentence formation, they know how the sentence looks like, how the sentence is formed, how it ends. Now they need to know some rules that we need to follow to write a proper sentence. So we will start with the capitalization rules. We are going to learn 4 new rules. First rule is sentences always start with a capital letter. A capital letter is also the uppercase letter. So whenever you are writing a sentence, no matter what word it starts with, what letter it starts with, the first letter of the sentence has to be capital. You have to check that. The second rule is the word I is always capitalized. When the letter I is written as a word, then it is always capitalized. If it's in between a word, then it goes lowercase, but if it's written separately as a word, even if it's not at the beginning of the sentence, it will always be written as a uppercase letter, as a capital letter. The third rule is proper nouns are always capitalized. That is, names of people, pets, countries, cities are some examples that you can tell your child at this age. They always start with a capital letter. Your name, my name. If you have a pet and you're talking about your pet, their name will also be capitalized. Their name will start with a capital letter. If you're talking about a country, a city, a place, that will also start with a capital letter. So you have to keep that in check. Days, months, and holidays are always capitalized. Days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, days. They always start with a capital letter. Months, January, February, March, April, they also always start with a capital letter. No matter where they are in the sentence, they always start with a capital letter. Holidays like Eid or other holidays that we can talk about, they also start with a capital letter if you are writing them down in a sentence. So you have to repeat these rules a couple of times with your kid for 2 to 3 days until they get the hang of these rules. And then you can make a practice sheet for them to practice the rules. So the best way, I think, to teach a child anything is make them correct the mistakes. It works perfectly. Instead of getting them practicing, come on, this is what you have to do. You can just ask them to correct the mistakes. So that's the best way to help them learn. Here I have some sentences written down. They are not correct. So the child will have to read the sentences and circle any letters that should be capitalized but are not. So they will start reading the sentences and you will remind them the capitalization rules and also tell them, see, they are ending with a punctuation mark. Which punctuation mark is that? So you have to just revise that also with them and ask them to circle out all the mistakes where the letter should be capitalized but it's not. So for example, this first one, I like my dog Bob. I should be capital and Bob is a name of a pet, so it should also be capital. So they will just circle out that these are the mistakes, these should be capital. You have to, maybe the child won't be able to do them independently. You will have to keep on reminding them what the capitalization rules are, and in time they will get the hang of it. So I hope this is the sheet. You can just write it down for them and have them take out the mistakes from this. I hope your child will easily get the hang of these mini rules before they actually start, like before actually starting them to write proper essays and everything. You have to make them aware of these mini rules, so that just have them get the strong hold of these rules right now, so that when they are actually writing the essays and anything, like when they are needed to write sentences, you don't have to work on these things separately. You can do this in kindergarten for 5-year-olds. They will easily get the hang of these things, and they will like it if you make it fun for them. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope your kid learns a lot with these. Inshallah, until next time, Allah Hafiz. And check the names, check the days. Do they start with a capital letter? Good job. And another name? Is there another name here in the sentence?
Yes. Yes. Is Gemini?
Yes, Jim is a name.
It's also called exercise, please.
Good job. High five.